What up, printers? Good day to you, and how you be, everybody? Jan Agosto here, and welcome to Taino. Today, I'm printing a 3-color print. We're gonna talk about how to register those 3 colors. That's gonna be the good one. But I'm gonna really wanna focus on the process, the beginning process. Once you receive that box and counting those shirts, making sure that there's no shortage of the shirts, or how to avoid you printing a little extra, and how many extras do you need when you're about to do a job. So right now, let's go get the box and let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is open your box, check your invoice, and do the count of the shirts by the invoice. Make sure that all the shirts are there. When you're ordering shirts, like this is a 24 count, order 2 extra shirts just in case you mess up 1 or 2. And when you're gonna order extra, why not order a size for yourself and a size for, let's say, your wife or your family member or a friend? Order that size so the shirt won't go to waste, or you could just order anyone and just leave it there. But the beauty of it is that once you start printing these shirts, you want to start with the ones that you have extra. So if you have an extra shirts like large and medium, the way I do, we're gonna start printing medium first, then large first. By the time you go to the 10th print, you know what's going on with your screen, if there's any little dots in there, and if they are, you at least could be able to make up for that because you had an extra shirt. So start with the extra shirts. Don't start with a small and medium, forget about that. Start with the extra shirts out. Now the next thing is, after you do that, you want to write down something in the chart so you could know exactly what your job is. When you starting an order, act like you have an employee.
I think that pretty much sums it up.
So right now we have 24 shirts, right? So what you do is get yourself a whiteboard, something like this, or a place where you could write everything down, because having it on the phone and telling the person, you're gonna forget. So the best thing you want is something that you're visual. So you start putting the name, Puerto Rico, the size of the shirts, the color of the shirt, and the ink colors that's gonna go on that logo. And once you come in, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You're gonna take your invoice, you're gonna take out your extras, and you're gonna keep this ready to print. And that's how you avoid mistakes. Because if you act like you are telling an employee, it's much better, because whenever you're ready to hire an employee, oh man, you already got the system going. So right now, let's expose these films. All right, screens already exposed and stencil all washed off and dried up. Here they are, 3 screens. I will say get a painter's tape if you don't have no screen printing tape, 99 cents in the 99-cent store. So get a painter's tape and start covering the sides of the screen so no ink could go through. Now that all the 3 screens are placed on the press, we're gonna bring back the film, we're gonna place it on the palette, we're gonna line it, and then do the registration process. All right, we're going to the second one. Leave the same film on the palette. You don't need to remove and put another one for all these 2. Same film, use the same film, and we're gonna register these 2. But before that, this video is brought to you by Printavo. Printavo is a management cloud-based software. Printavo will help you manage orders, handle scheduling, automation, and online stores. Regardless if you are running a small or big print shop, Printavo will help you streamline your business. One thing about Printavo that I'm just right now loving is handling quotes. Oh, makes it so fast. All you have to do is type in the description, the quantity of t-shirts, and then just click on the button, voila, there goes your quote. Send it straight to their email, and that's one of my favorite features from Printavo. So if you're interested, all you gotta do is go to printavo.com and use the promo code Taino and you're gonna get $50 off the first month. Woo! That's a great deal. Give it a try. And I want to thank Printavo for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's finish registering these two so we could get printing, man. Alrighty, all the colors are in its proper screen. What you're not gonna do is cover the registration marks on the screen, not yet. We're gonna take now the white print and we're gonna print it, do the test run, and you wanna print those registration marks so it could come out on the shirt or on the pattern, whatever you're using to test. That's what you're gonna do. Now, if you don't have a clear registration tape, then you're gonna have to keep doing shirts or keep printing. That's why the clear registration tape is great, because then you put it on top of that white first print and then you test the other two and you'll be clear and it will be much quicker, because when you're doing registration like this, 3 colors, it could go either way. You could do it in 5 minutes real quick, or it could take you an hour. That's why we charge a setup fee to the clients, because of this part right here. There's time to register and get it on top, and that clear registration tape, it speeds up the process. So right now, let's do the test run. So here's what I was talking about, the clear registration tape. You're gonna take a piece of it, put it on top of that shirt where you're doing the first print, and then that's it. Now you could test the other ones, but if you don't have this and you print just like that, the second color, you messed up the shirt. I gotta go back to the first color, which is the white one again, and moving the shirt. This one will keep it right there. You won't have to touch that white print again. All you gotta do is get the second one. Once the second one is registered, then the third, and makes it very easy. Once you print that second one on, it's not a line, just take a little damp towel and wipe it off and do it again. So right now, let's do the second screen. You see, came out pretty good, the first one, but that's why I say about making sure you do the registration marks, because it will let you know exactly where you have to make a move, whether you have to align it from. And it will erase, see? Nice. Took a little longer because I just wanted to cover this little tiny white that was just right there, just playing around with the micro registration. That's the beauty about the Anatole Thunder press. With this micro registration, makes your job easy and more accurate. So whenever you guys are ready to step up and go get another press from the one you got to upgrade yourself, this is the one that I will advise you to go get. Go get the Anatole Thunder. So now, make sure you cover all the registration marks on the screen. Then take your shirts, count them up, following your whiteboard, turn on your conveyor, your flasher, and you know what? Let's get printing. All right, when it comes to the shirts organizing, make sure you place the front of the shirt down, face down like that, because you want the top so you can grab it and put it right in the pallet. And then you want to start with, in the bottom, let it small, medium, large in sizes. And we're gonna then grab one of the extra medium or large and print the first one. If it goes well, we put it in here, we'll take out one of the larges, and then that's it. This job's gonna come out beautiful. The client is not an outside client, it's a family member that's gonna go to Puerto Rico, and he want me to do the shirts, and it's family, sometimes you have to give, and I just told him, don't worry, I'm not charging you for this, it's a free thing. You know, he found the logo, and I just did it, but I ain't charging. This is totally given to that person because you have to give. Also, you can just receive, and it makes you feel good, and it keeps your faith up, and that's how you do it. So if you like this video, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Be thankful always, be grateful always, and just let God take you on the ride. Peace out.